We have a problem. I think most of you all know by now, but if you don't, I got married on New Year's Eve, went on my honeymoon pretty much right after, got home Sunday evening, which was 5 days ago now at this point. Fully had intentions of using this whole week to get the house back in order because it's an absolute train wreck. It's a blessing, but I have been a lot more consumed with editing and filming all week than I thought I was going to be. So to keep things short and sweet, we've done basically nothing around the house. I'm bringing you all along with me this weekend. Really excited to get our home back in order and really just have a 2024 home decluttering and organizing session. I am planning on starting a home series though soon on my channel and really focusing room by room on just refreshing the space and taking the time to organize it better and make it our own, since I haven't really had time to do so since we moved in October of 2022. We've been talking about getting a Costco membership for the longest time, and I think we are finally doing it tomorrow. And I really want to go to Costco tomorrow, so as long as I can convince my husband to come with me, because I want to go alone for my first time, I'm gonna bring you all along for that, which will be super exciting. But I think we should give a nice thorough before of the home. Please know this is not how our home usually is. A lot of things were like this before the wedding, and a lot of things have just gotten worse this week with packages coming in and all the packages we had while we were gone on our honeymoon. So keep that in mind, and we're also very behind on laundry. I thought I caught up this week, but I'm already behind again. Step one for decluttering is cracking open a cold one. Step two is get some jams on or a podcast or something. I feel like people usually put headphones in, but home alone, so I'm just gonna connect this to our Apple Pod, HomePod, whatever it's called. We're listening to my wedding day getting ready version playlist. I'm biased, but it's the best. Not necessarily saying it's like the best playlist ever, but saying that for the occasion of getting ready on your wedding day, it's the best playlist in my opinion. This is a good mix of what I personally like. And to be completely honest, it's all I've been able to listen to all of January basically. So we're gonna keep that going. As y'all saw, we have a lot to do, a lot to pick up, a lot to straighten up, a lot to unbox. And I think part of the reason why I'm just now getting around to it is because I've just been overwhelmed and haven't really known where to start because of all of that. Last night I sat down and I brainstormed and I was like, okay, what's the easiest thing to do starting out, just to get some motivation going? I came to the conclusion that starting with picking up trash would be the fastest thing. I have some packaged trash right here, breaking down boxes, emptying out our bathroom trash. We also still need to take down our Christmas decor, so I'm going to start working on that a little bit too. I'm literally so excited. I just want to jump up and down. I don't know if you remember any of this. I don't even know if I talked about this on YouTube before. I know I've talked about it on my podcast, but we've been at war with Samsung and their customer service for over a year. Long story short, the first washer and dryer that they delivered to us was like defective. We ended up getting a different brand, whatever, but we were stuck paying for it monthly, and we had paid like $1,000 up until like last month, and we were trying to get our money back and trying to get them to cancel it so that we wouldn't have to keep paying because we quite literally do not have the washer and dryer. After the customer service people like escalated my request like 16 times over email, they finally got to the right person, and I just got the check in the mail for the $1,000 we've been paying, and I just genuinely thought that money was just like gone. So this is like the best feeling right now. I'm so happy. Trash downstairs is taken care of. Now let's get to upstairs and do the same thing. I didn't unbox everything just because there are a few things from our registry that I know if I were to unbox them right now, I would just be overwhelmed because it's things like big picture frames that we don't have like our wedding photos back yet, obviously. So I want to wait to unbox those just so they don't get damaged. empty stuff we have in our shower is literally insane. We're so bad about throwing away empty bottles. Okay, we've got a broken down box and trash pile over here. Most of the trash is just related to the packages, but got that taken care of. Next step, we are going to make piles, which probably sounds a little counterintuitive, but I'm going to clean up down here just because there's so much stuff everywhere. Instead of taking like one thing at a time upstairs or putting one thing in its place at a time, I'm going to make piles of things. So I'm gonna make a pile for Griffin for when he gets home from work that just has his stuff. I don't wanna put it in a place that he doesn't know where it is. I'm going to put return items in a pile because we have some things we want to return. I'm going to put wedding related stuff in a pile. I did order a petite keep trunk. I kind of knew I was going to buy one eventually. It wasn't an impulsive purchase because they're like $250 if you can find like a coupon code, but I knew I wanted one. I had searched on other websites for like big trunks that looked nice and everything to store like a lot of my wedding related things like my shoes and my reception dress, my getting ready robe, and a lot of our like little detail things. A keepsake trunk, if you will. So I ordered one of those and it's not here yet, so I am keeping all of that stuff kind of in its own pile. We used this little thing at our wedding for some dance floor favors, but it's empty now because I just took some stuff out of it. And I'm going to put all of my things that need to go upstairs in this. So for example, I just got all of this Halara PR. So it's gonna go in here and basically take up the entire box. Got our 2 holiday container bins out, and I also have a tree storage bin. Most of the piles are good to go. Right behind these bins right here, you can see my stuff for taking upstairs and putting away. I've got a pile of Cricut stuff over there. This needs to go to the dry cleaners. This is stuff that already went to the dry cleaners. Our suitcases still need to go up, but then I have a donation pile, a returns pile, and Griffin's working on the trash pile, making those runs and recycling the boxes right now. But for the holiday boxes, I want to store one of these outside in our little shed thing that we have, because that's where our Christmas tree goes. But one of the lids to these is broken and it can't seal shut, so I don't want to put anything outside that can't be sealed. So next is reorganizing all of this holiday stuff, because I'm going to get all the holiday boxes to go outside, but I want them to be in the lids that are able to fully snap shut. And then inside, I'm going to use the one that has the broken lid and put all the Cricut stuff in it, since I don't want that stuff outside, obviously. All of my Cricut stuff has been just in between 2 closets and like different bags and everything, and it's taking up way more space than it needs to, so I really just want to consolidate all of it into one bin. So I'm going to put it in this big bin right here because this is the one that's broken, and then the other 2 will have the holiday stuff. Costco for the first time ever, wearing my white docs. These are some Rolla's jeans that I got in my Newly in December, and I ended up buying them because they're literally perfect. They're the comfiest things ever, and they just fit me really good. This jacket I also bought from my Newly. I swear I don't buy things from my Newly often. These are the only 2 things I've like ever purchased from my Newly. But I got this one in October, November, and I love it. I'm just wearing a little Princess Polly top underneath, but we are about to go and super excited to check it out. Home from Costco. We're gonna do a quick Costco haul. We went in with a list, which I definitely recommend doing because it can just be overwhelming if you don't, and you can end up spending a lot of money. We spent like $220, but we got a lot of things that we would normally have to spend more on if we were to buy them from like H-E-B, especially with the price per item or per ounce or whatever. Starting off with this butter, the Kirkland grass-fed butter. I think this is just like the Costco brand. I wanted to try these. I saw them on TikTok, the crispy coconut rolls. I'm gonna try one right now because I am obsessed with coconut, as you guys know. They're so good. They're amazing. I got these Kirkland chicken breast nuggets. I think I'm gonna make some salad with those right now for lunch. Some big bottles of spray avocado oil, big thing of honey. This one was such a good deal because normally for a bottle like literally this big, it's like $10 at the store, and this one was like 12. Griffin got some vitamins. Griffin got these beef sticks. I saw that these were made with like good ingredients and stuff, and I may have to try these. I don't know, I haven't really tried them before. Got my go-go squeezes. I love my oat date bites that I was pre-making at the beginning of each week for before workouts. It obviously takes time with meal prepping and everything, and I really like these just for on the go, and it's like perfect right before a workout. Then we got this pre-made sliced grass-fed beef sirloin. I'm excited to try that. We got a big pack of ground bison. We thought this would be good for making like some meatballs or burgers or something like that. Got some salmon to make for dinner soon. Our H-E-B was completely out of baby potatoes this week. Like they literally had none. So I got a big 5-pound bag of those. I got these crackers because they were a really good deal for 2 boxes of them, and I always like having them for hummus and stuff. Big thing of olive oil. Protein shakes. I know Sam's Club also has these because my mom gets these and she like totally uses them as a teacher for like protein during the day, and they're so good because she left one here during wedding week and I drank it the day we got back from the honeymoon. It's so good, but I'm gonna put all this away now. Fun at Costco. I made the most amazing salad, which you already saw. I'm posting a reel of it with the recipe, and it was amazing. Absolutely loved it, and those chicken nuggets from Costco were amazing. We are moving on to the bedroom now because everything downstairs is taken care of in the sense that there's a few things we still need to do downstairs. I just need to at least start on the bedroom because I wanted to bring the things that needed to come upstairs to our bedroom from downstairs. I just wanted to go ahead and bring those up. So I brought those up. I'm gonna find places for those. It's all the stuff in the corner over there that y'all can't really see. But first I'm going to try and see what our bed looks like with this quilt that we got from our registry and the new throw pillows, and just see how it looks. I really hate how dark it is in here. Now that I've thought about it more, because when I chose these, I just kind of like saw them quickly on the Target website and added them to the registry. But the more I think about it, I feel like having a patterned quilt will be better, and then like more plain throw pillows, because changing out a quilt is a lot easier than changing out throw pillows. And also like you can store quilts more easily than throw pillows. I was just thinking, I feel like having plain throw pillows is the better move, so that like seasonally I can change out the quilts. Maybe not even seasonally, probably not, but whenever I do get tired of it, I can just swap out the quilt and have pillows to kind of help match with everything. But I at least want to give this one a try since I do like it. And I love that this one's velvet because it adds some nice texture to the bed. Let's get this figured out. One of our plans we have so many things we want to do to our home, and we want to replace these shutters that I'm opening right now because they literally suck and block so much light, and half of them are broken anyways. But this is pretty much as bright as I can get it to be in here. So this is what we're working with. I don't hate it. I actually think it adds some really good contrast to the bed. Everything matches really well. It looks so different on camera because it's so dark in here. Obviously I would do the quilt differently. I just have it on here like this for now. I don't hate it, but I also don't know if I love it. I'm just not totally sure. I'm gonna see what Griffin thinks. Bring him up here. I also want to get like an actual bed. We've had ours on the floor since we moved in, so if y'all have any good bed recommendations, let me know. We got this hamper off of a registry, and initially I loved it, but I quickly realized it really doesn't hold that much for 2 people, so we're actually going to exchange it as well. It's from Amazon, and it's a good concept because it has 3 sections, and then it has these bags that you can Velcro on and just easily take out, which is really convenient and easy for having 2 stories, but it just with 2 people, you fill up one of the bags like so quickly just because they're really narrow. So I think if it were split in 2 instead of 3 sections, it would almost be better. But I think we may just swap it for a different hamper situation. We really just need to look into it. I like the idea of keeping things separate in the hamper so you don't have to separate the laundry, but I feel like we always end up crossing things over anyways, so I'm like, is it worth getting one that's separated that doesn't hold as much? That's gonna go back downstairs to the returns pile. I got my suitcase put away. I have in the corner all of that PR in that gold basket still. I think I'm actually gonna keep that basket because it's a really good size for PR that I like plan on using and showing in content for makeup videos, or if it's clothes and I want to show those. I'm not gonna leave it there, but for right now it's just right there because I don't have anywhere to put it. Gotta tackle my nightstand mess and some clean laundry. Gotta do our dirty laundry, and then I've got to clean off the top of this still, and then organize my like countertop and on this side. But as of right now, I'm thinking those will be a tomorrow problem. We're about to go watch the Texans game at Griffin Stanley's house, so we're gonna do that. But I think I'm gonna take my computer over there because I really want to work on some edits for a video, just adding like the text overlays and music and everything, and I can kind of do that while I'm watching the game, just because I don't want to be so busy tomorrow because I'm working out tomorrow. Gotta do HEB grocery pickup just for the few things we don't get at Costco. Obviously have a lot to do around the house still, catch up on laundry, maybe lunch meal prep for the week, finish editing that video and record my podcast, which is a lot. So I want to at least get the video mostly done today since it needs to be submitted Monday morning first thing. It is freezing cold. I don't know what it is, but I can feel like it's because I went to Costa Rica and it was so hot. All of the last week when it's been cold, it has felt immensely colder than what the temperature says. Like it's like 46 right now, but I swear it feels like it's 32. Anyways, I went to F45 this morning and I just brought, I went to F45 this morning and I just brought one of these little Fairlife shakes that we got at Costco with me because I knew I was going to be running a bunch of errands after, and I like to get protein in soon after I work out on strength days especially. So I brought that with me, and I picked up our HEB curbside order that just had a couple things like eggs, yogurt, produce, that good stuff. And now I'm running in the Whole Foods, which is across the street from Trader Joe's, to do an Amazon return from some stuff that I didn't end up needing for the wedding. And I think I'm gonna grab a coffee while I'm in here too, and I also need to grab some like actual coffee grounds for our coffee maker because I forgot to get some from HEB on our curbside order, and I feel like they might have some good coffee grounds in here. But I'm probably gonna be in here a minute because I like to research reviews and stuff before I just like willy-nilly buy something, you know? Back home, and I figured we could do a little HEB haul. I just brought my Switch downstairs because right after, or not HEB haul, grocery haul in general, because we have several places. I brought my Switch downstairs because I started playing Animal Crossing again this week for the first time in like over a year, and not like sitting on it for hours at a time, but just like unwinding with it at the end of the night before I start reading and stuff. And if you play Animal Crossing, then you know Sunday morning before noon, you gotta buy turnips. So I'm gonna buy some turnips in a second. Griffin just left to work out, and I've got several things I need to do today. Record the podcast, finish editing my video, and export it so that I can send it to the brand for review tomorrow. And then I'm gonna meal prep our lunches. I just laid out this ground bison that I got from Costco, and I'm gonna make these ground bison firecracker bowls that I saw on Pinterest. I shouldn't have put it in the freezer yesterday, but I didn't think we'd be using it yet, so got a lot of laundry to do, and then finishing up our home reset. So I was in Whole Foods and I literally almost started crying because I just got overwhelmed with emotion in a good way. Where's my latte? I'm waiting on my coffee to be made, and it just hit me. One, I saw this card and I thought it was precious for Valentine's Day, so I bought it for Griffin, even though we still have like almost a month, or no, 3 weeks until Valentine's Day. It says, "I am utterly in love with you," and it has 2 little otters on it. Otters are like one of my favorite animals. I don't really know if Griffin cares for otters that much, but I just thought it was really cute. I'm about to start my period, so I'm just like very emotional. But I just got really overwhelmed with like the best feeling. This is my first normal Sunday since pre-wedding, because the last 3 Sundays it was like the wedding and then honeymoon and then coming back from the honeymoon, and this is the first Sunday in so long that I haven't had Sunday scaries. It just feels so good. Just have so much gratitude in my heart for this new chapter and like the season of life. Like I'm just so happy, and I haven't been able to say that in so long. I'm just in like the best mood, and it just feels so good because I don't remember the last time I said that on a Sunday, besides wedding day and being on the honeymoon. It's funny because I'm doing all of the same things, like meal prepping lunches, running to the grocery store, working out, doing laundry and chores, but all of those things normally like would be a distraction from like my Sunday scaries and how I was feeling, and then I would like spiral all evening. And I just feel so inspired and motivated and happy, and knowing that it's not gonna like crash and burn at the end of the day is the best feeling. And I just love you guys, and I'm really thankful for y'all. The fact that I'm able to do this while I'm figuring my life out and what I'm doing next, it just means the world to me. Enough sappiness though, let's get to the haul of the groceries. If y'all are like, holy cow, y'all are spending a lot on groceries, please remember that we've been out of town. We cleaned out our fridge and our pantry and everything, so we have to do like full restocks, and also just got back from the honeymoon. We're trying to eat at home for like all of our meals, so breakfast, lunch, dinner for majority of the week, really only trying to eat out once, maybe twice a week. We're spending a lot on groceries, but we're saving a lot by not eating out. Whole Foods, we got this vanilla Guatemalan medium roast. These had good reviews, and I always love like a vanilla-y roast. So we'll try these out. They didn't have as big of a selection of coffee grounds oats, I thought. H-E-B, we got orange juice, bananas, some mini sweet peppers to have like at lunchtime with some hummus. Griffin really likes these protein bars. Got more dried cranberries for salads and stuff. Got these little mitts because I have this little pink and red little rope basket right when you walk in our place, and I'm gonna put some mints in them just for, you know, Valentine's Day. Got some Dijon mustard, we got some eggs, ground chicken. I got a ½ pound of boar's head maple honeycoat turkey, and I like to get that shaved. Got some broccoli for a dinner recipe this week. Celery snack sticks. I eat these with peanut butter like every day, but I also need some for our soup that we're gonna make today. HB was completely out of green onions, so I had to get the pre-cut ones. Some strawberries, green beans for recipes, and then I got a couple cream soda Olippops. Moving on to Trader Joe's, some more coconut shreds. These just sounded really good for some reason, so I got them. Fritos are like one of my favorite chips, and those are basically Fritos. I have almond butter almonds, some more coconut aminos, because I know I'll make them for one of our recipes this week and we're almost out. I got more candied pecans. Love chopping them up for salads. I got Griffin 2 of these bars because he wanted to try them out with cookies and cream, and then I don't know what flavor this is. It just says creamy crisp. I'm like, that's not a flavor, that's a description of a texture. 2 bags of the Just Mango slices. I always am so shocked at how much cheaper these are at Trader Joe's and everywhere else. I got the everything but the bagel Greek style yogurt dip because we have a lot of like little crackers and stuff, and I figured this would also be good with like the peppers, some celery, that kind of thing. And then I got 3 boxes actually of the organic jasmine rice. I didn't realize I got 3. Probably only needed 2. That's a grocery haul though. I'm gonna get everything put away, and then I think I'm gonna do the dishes. Our water pressure in our sink isn't back from our pipes being frozen this past week. All of our other faucets and everything are totally normal water pressure wise, and everything's fine. But for some reason, which I think there's like some calcium deposits and stuff that were inside of the pipe, and once they unfroze, I think it's like clogged at the aerator of the sink. I looked up online to see like what the deal was, and it said if you have normal water pressure everywhere in your house except for like one sink, to check the aerator, because after having frozen pipes, because it may just be clogged. I need to figure out how to take that off because it makes it impossible to do dishes with really low water pressure. Really gotten away from us, but we've been very busy. I haven't been able to vlog a ton just because Griffin's dad and grandma came over to bring some large, like huge trash bags, because Griffin was out on our patio. We literally had like a, what, 2-inch thick layer
of acorns and leaves.
Acorns, leaves. We didn't have a push broom to, you know, get them out of the way or whatever. We have a leaf blower, but when you have that many, you have to like push them all out and then leaf blow the corners afterwards. Griffin went to Home Depot after the gym and like picked up a drill tool set thing because adulting, because we didn't really have a good one. Picked up a push broom too. So he worked on the patio for a while, and his dad brought over like the lawn size bags because we didn't have any for the leaves and stuff. I have been in the kitchen literally since like 2 p.m. because I made us our lunch meal prep for the week, as y'all saw, the firecracker bison bowls, and I'm hoping they'll be really good. They looked really good. Right before I made those, I made us like a quick little light lunch. Right after I finished meal prepping the lunch, I went into cooking our dinner, which I'm about to eat right now. It's this soup. It's lemon kale chicken soup, basically kind of like a chicken noodle soup, but with killing it. So that was like the home reset that was going on outdoors, and a little bit of a Sunday reset in terms of meal prep for me. We got this bookshelf from our registry, and we've had it for honestly like 2 months, I think, in the big box. While Griffin's dad was here, they knocked it out and built it pretty quick and got it mounted, which is super exciting. I thought it was a little bit bigger than it is, but I think it'll be fine once we like get stuff on it. I'm really excited to style it and stuff, and this big beanbag I am so ready to get rid of. Y'all know it's actually my parents', and it just kind of was here for the time being until we got a day bed upstairs. So that's where we're at. Gonna eat dinner, and I really need a shower. I meant the shower earlier, but I just got carried away. Scheduled a podcast, getting laundry going. Got a late start on that today for sure. I'm gonna finish straightening up some things upstairs in our bathroom, at least just get things off the counter for now, and that'll be as good of a home reset as I can give y'all in a weekend's worth of time, on top of having to work and get some other things done. Little Amazon haul. I got this. We're gonna test it out and see how we like it in our bathroom. This one's so cute, and it's really like an Anthropologie freaking dupe, basically, because they have one that looks really similar. Definitely for more money. I think this one was like $18. And all of our hardware in our bathroom is like silver. We don't really know if we're gonna change it or not one day, but I think the drawer handles that we have in our bathroom and the cabinet handles that we have like a touch of a bronzy gold in them. So I think that this will kind of look fine with those, and I just wanted to use something different than what we had. And I got this little lamp. I'm gonna stick it in here in the kitchen, just like make it cozier. I've wanted a lamp in the kitchen for so long, but I couldn't find one that wasn't oversized. I didn't want to get like one of the really trendy mushroomy lamps. This is actually called a mushroom lamp, but you know what I'm talking about, the ones that like actually look more like a mushroom, and I feel like that's all TJ Maxx and Home Goods sells pretty much in terms of small lamps. And this one is basically identical to the one I have in my office that I love. This one's from Amazon and a lot cheaper than the one I got in my office. And the one in my office, the only difference is it's ribbed instead of just being solid white. And I didn't want anything with a lampshade in the kitchen because I feel like it will just get dusty, and you don't really want a ton of dust accumulating in the kitchen like that. This one will too, but it's a lot easier to dust than a lampshade is. Sunday evening, teamwork, it's making the dream work.
That's so bad.
Okay, besides the laundry we need to fold over there, and then the stuff that needs to go to the cleaners and some of Griffin's bags, we have officially picked up, and I mean, ignore all of Griffin's stuff right here too in my switch, but besides those things that are lived in right now and the boxes that need to go out, these are just returns right here that I need to take still. But you guys, our kitchen island has not been cleared in probably like a month. This is crazy. I have been in the kitchen for like 4 hours today, just cooking, washing dishes over and over again. And we went ahead and like hand dried everything so that nothing has to sit on the counter. And Griffin and his dad got the bookshelf built and set up. I have my little wedding basket over there still. And then we have our Roomba box. I'm keeping it because we're having a hard time setting our Roomba up that we got from a registry. I'm keeping it just in case we have to send it back. And then ignore our little Legos that are still not finished from literally May. Right there, I just didn't want them on the island. And I went ahead and moved our wine rack up here, and then this big picture frame, because the wine rack literally does not fit on our counter anywhere. Kind of makes the whole thing taller and fill the space above the shelf a little bit more. The coffee station fully set up, and it's not a mess over here anymore either. We have always put our supplements and vitamins and some medicine in this basket, but I went through it because there's some expired like vitamins and stuff in there and supplements. But coffee station looks so good. I kind of just have like the little syrup I have, and then the honey, and then a bag of grounds behind the machine, since all of that's empty space back there and it kind of hides it, because this has to be pulled out all the way because we can't get into the water tank and everything when it's all the way under, and I don't want to have to like pull it back and forth. I got the little calendar set up today. I filmed a reel for this, so that's why y'all didn't see me doing it, but I reset them. I put all of our dinners for the week on here, which I don't know what it is, but having it all written out, it just makes me feel so organized. It just makes actually cooking what you plan on cooking so much easier for some reason. And I set up the little lamp I got from Amazon, and I don't know what it is, but I'm actually obsessed because it just makes it 10 times cozier in here. I have a plan. I'm gonna redo the way this all looks a little bit on the sides of the stove. I have a plan for it, but I haven't gotten the rest of the stuff. But it's feeling so good. Still have a lot to do in the bedroom. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the bathroom and stuff tonight. I really wanted to get everything done for this vlog in terms of like getting things in their space, but I could probably get the bathroom done tonight because it's like 7:30, and I think I can get it done right before I shower for you guys. Finally showered, and now it is time to tackle the bathroom. It's 8:20. We're in decent position right now. I just want to be done in the next hour. I want to reiterate, I don't know if I said it at the beginning of this video. I don't know what I said at the beginning of this video. This isn't a cleaning video. We did not have time to clean because we had so much to put away and declutter. And I'm probably going to be even doing further decluttering when I do the next home series that I'm doing. We're just gonna do some light decluttering now, pretty much just getting rid of anything that I am not using or that's empty, that kind of thing, because I haven't really done that in my bathroom in a little while. I started on the other side in our other vanity setup, but I'm going to do this over here just because it's a little bit more manageable, because over here is an absolute mess right now. So I'm going to start with this to get my motivation going. These are my drawers. I kind of have like a bunch of skincare in here. This is like my deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, hair ties, makeup remover, contacts, pimple patches, and then on the very bottom I have a bunch of hair care related products that I definitely need to go through because I genuinely don't think I've gone through those since we moved to Houston. Let's get her going. Where this is at. I kind of started going through that drawer right before I showered, and then I was like, I just desperately need the shower. My joy box, I'm not gonna worry about that in this vlog. I have started filling it, but I'll probably finish it this week. I'm just gonna move it out of the way, focus on the drawers and the counter space for now. Okay, kind of reorganized under here. I might have to move some things around a bit because I know our towels are gonna stack pretty high because our two new ones that we got are just so thick from Brooklinen, and they're just a lot larger than these Target ones are. But I found this little bin that was just sitting under here empty, taking up space, and my 6 contact boxes literally fit perfect in it. So it's perfect because it's right by my side. I can just reach in and grab them and then stick a couple in my top drawer when I need to, and then I've got like my tampons, pads, and then over here are like other random towels. Like I have a body wrap towel that velcros. I use one of those when I bathe Ella, and then like our little washcloths and stuff. Now tackling this hair drawer. I need to figure out a better roller storage situation, but the store's a lot better than it was. Okay, we are good for now over here. I didn't get to go through all of the drawers over here. I mainly went through the ones that I use the most. These 2 drawers down here that hold kind of my extra PR and stuff and like backup products of things that I use daily. I need to go through them, and then I need to go through both my makeup drawers. But I did my 2 makeup drawers not too long ago. So I think those are mostly fine, but bathroom is in much better shape now too. Bedroom is, you know, not in the best shape, but we have all our pillows stacked over here. I have my PR basket over there. And then I just moved some clothes I need folded over here. That's all I have time to really declutter and put away tonight. I need to make a few more edits on this video. I want to export it before I go to bed just so that it has all night to export, because it usually takes a little bit since I'm wanting to submit it to a brand first thing tomorrow morning. I'm gonna work on that, but that is all I have for this home reset, decluttering, getting things in their place type of video for y'all this week. There's definitely some loose ends here. I still need to put up our suitcases and everything, but overall we made a ton of progress since Friday night, I would say. And it feels so good knowing that when I walk downstairs tomorrow morning, the kitchen's totally clean, the living room's almost totally clean, and our bathroom counters we can see, and now we're kind of getting to a place where we can take the time to deep clean everything, which feels great. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, and be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and so that you all can see the future videos to come with settling into our home and everything, even though it's way late. Follow me on social media down below if you want to keep up and be besties, and check out my podcast. It comes out every Monday, 5 a.m. Central Time, wherever you listen, on all of the podcast related platforms, and it's called In Bloom Podcast. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, but thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video.